If you're tired of boring and bland chicken, make this hot honey gochujang chicken for dinner. Make a marinade by combining minced garlic, garam masala, white pepper, black pepper, salt, soy sauce, avocado oil, lime juice, and fresh chives. Massage this into some chicken thighs, then pop these in the air fryer with the skin side facing down first, then flip and air fry again until the skin on top gets nice and crispy. For the sauce, cook down some minced garlic in butter for about a minute, then go in with gochujang red pepper paste, gochujang hot sauce, soy sauce, honey, lime juice, and finish it off with some more butter. I like to serve this with some baby potatoes, sauteed Brussels sprouts, top it all off with fresh chives, and it's ready to enjoy. Sometimes you want fish tacos without the mess of deep frying, so let's make these instead. Combine avocado oil, lime juice, smoked paprika, mustard powder, onion powder, garlic powder, cumin, salt, pepper, and white pepper. Add in haddock or cod and sear the fish in a hot pan for a couple minutes and use that leftover oil and flavor to toast up your tortillas. For the mango salsa, chop up some bell peppers, mangoes, jalapenos without the seed, avocado, and red onion. Dress it up with some lime juice, avocado oil, and a pinch of salt. Make the sauce by combining mayonnaise, sriracha, a garlic clove, some lime juice, and blend that up. Then just put it all together, serve it up with a ton of lime, and it's ready to enjoy. If you want a pasta recipe that's so good your kids can't keep their hands out of your plate, make this creamy, slow roasted tomato Tuscan pasta. I had a bunch of baby tomatoes from my garden, so I decided to slow roast them for about 2 hours to get them to resemble a sort of sun-dried tomato, but better. For the sauce, cook down red onion, garlic, sun-dried tomato, tomato paste, and red pepper flakes in sun-dried tomato oil, then go in with flour, cook that off, and pour in chicken broth and heavy cream. Let this simmer for a couple minutes, then at the end, add in spinach, those slow roasted tomatoes, lemon juice, some al dente pasta water, and simmer for another 1 to 2 minutes. Finish it all off with some pecorino romano, and it's ready to enjoy. Sometimes you eat something so good you'd be willing to pay $200 for it at a restaurant, and this Dijon dill panko crusted salmon will have you thinking exactly that. Start by seasoning some salmon and make sure your salmon is fresh. If it smells fishy, you already need to start over. In a bowl, combine Dijon mustard, honey, fresh dill, lemon juice, and minced garlic. Add a couple dollops of this over the salmon and then use a brush to spread it out evenly. Sprinkle some panko breadcrumbs on top, press it in gently, and then pop these in the air fryer for about 8 to 9 minutes. Make a little sauce by combining the remaining Dijon mixture with some gently melted butter. Then just plate this up with some fluffy rice, green beans, top it off with fresh dill, that lemon butter sauce, and it's ready to enjoy. Anytime someone says they don't like quinoa, it's almost always because they're eating it wrong. So here's how you make a Greek lemon dill quinoa salad you'll actually want to devour. Start by chopping up some green peppers, baby tomatoes, and red onion. The key to making the quinoa taste really good is cooking it in some chicken bouillon, and when it's done cooking, add in some minced garlic and let that steam with the quinoa for another 5 minutes. That's going to add so much flavor. For the salad dressing, combine Dijon mustard, olive oil, lemon juice, and a pinch of black pepper, then shake this all together in a mason jar. Then once the quinoa's cooled down, add in the chopped veggies, some fresh dill, crumbled feta, the salad dressing, and some salt. And if you're eating this throughout the week, save the cheese and salad dressing to add on as you go so everything stays fresh. It's never surprised me that some of the best food comes from the South, so the moment I discovered smothered chicken, I knew I had to make it. Season some cut up chicken breast with smoked paprika, garlic powder, onion powder, white pepper, black pepper, a couple other spices, white vinegar, and oil. Cook the chicken in a hot pan for about 5 minutes, then set that aside, and in the same pan, cook down some mushrooms until they're golden. Then saute yellow onion, jalapeno, bell pepper, and garlic for a couple minutes. Go in with butter and flour to create a roux, then add in chicken bouillon, pour in water, heavy cream, add in some more spices, a bunch of fresh thyme, and the cooked chicken and mushrooms. Let this simmer for 15 to 20 minutes until it's slightly thickened, then serve it over some jasmine rice, and it's ready to enjoy. If you've never been to the Cheesecake Factory, let me make you crave something you've never had and show you how to make chicken Bellagio. Start by making the pesto, which is just garlic cloves, salt, pine nuts, fresh basil, and slowly stream in some olive oil. For the cream sauce, saute some minced garlic in a little bit of butter, then add in heavy cream, salt, black pepper, white pepper, dried parsley, and finish it off with some pecorino romano and some lemon juice. Then cook your pasta until it's al dente and fry up some crispy chicken cutlet. For the sauce, heat up some chicken broth, add in the pesto along with that al dente pasta and some pasta water. Let this cook together for a couple minutes, then finish it off with some pecorino romano. Plate everything together with a little arugula salad, pour that cream sauce on top, and it's ready to enjoy. If you're craving the flavor of fajita and Southwest at the same time, make this Southwest fajita steak bowl. Season your steak with ground coriander, black pepper, and salt, rub it in gently, and then do the same on the other side. Make a Southwest sauce by combining mayonnaise, chipotle peppers and adobo sauce, lime juice, some sugar, spices, and avocado oil. I also made a little avocado mash to go with this, which is just avocados, lime juice, garlic powder, salt, and pepper. I cooked the rice with some chicken bouillon and a bay leaf, and then when it was done cooking, finished it with some cilantro and lime juice. Ideally, you want to cook your steak in some beef tallow, which is going to add that extra beefy flavor, and then use that same pan with the remaining beef tallow to cook down the onions and peppers as well. Once the steak has rested, you can go ahead and chop it up into little bite-sized pieces, then plate it over the cilantro lime rice, and it's ready to enjoy. Sometimes all you need is a good crispy chicken cutlet sandwich with a homemade pesto, so let's make one. You can butterfly your chicken for this, but I like a thick piece of chicken in my sandwich, so I'm just pounding it out. Get your chicken coated in some flour, then season your breadcrumbs and start dunking your chicken in the egg wash and then the panko breadcrumbs, pressing it in firmly, and then fry that until it's golden and crispy. A crispy chicken cutlet sandwich and some homemade pesto are a match made in heaven, so I went ahead and whipped up some of that. Then for toppings, I cut up this juicy tomato from my garden and did the same with some fresh mozzarella. Then just assemble your sandwich over some toasted ciabatta bread. Don't forget to put this back in the toaster oven to melt the cheese, and season your tomatoes with some black pepper and pecorino romano. Then finish it off with a heaping dollop of Dijon mayo, close it up, and it's ready to enjoy. The last time I went to Chipotle, I was severely underwhelmed. Since then, I've been craving a good bowl, so let's make it at home. Combine Chipotle peppers and adobo sauce, garlic cloves, smoked paprika, cumin, oregano, black pepper, white pepper, salt, white vinegar, avocado oil, and water. Blend that up, pour it over the chicken, and then cook these on the grill for that signature smoky flavor. For the beans, add in some of that chicken marinade, water, bay leaves, a splash of lime juice, let it cook for about 20 minutes, then finish it off with a little more water. Making the sides is super simple. It's just 3 different bases with the same ingredients added in each time, which is just red onion, jalapeno, cilantro, lime juice, and salt. Obviously, I whipped up some cilantro lime rice, and for me, the best part of going to Chipotle is having your bowl topped with the white queso, so I went ahead and made that as well, and then finished it off with some Monterey Jack cheese, white cheddar, and some lime juice. Then just assemble your bowl however you like. Don't forget the shredded lettuce, top it off with that queso, and it's ready to enjoy.